Sorry guys, having all sorts of technical issues this morning. Can't just be normal. Good morning. You can tell where I'm at right now. I need a stream deck. What have I done? What in the world have I done to the stream? Oh my god, man. This is like a mess. I don't even want to look at the screen, bro. Oh no. Give me a second, guys. Let me see how the friggin' hell I fixed this disaster that I have created. I'm back. I'm back, suckers. I fixed it. I fixed it. Good lord. What a freaking show, bro. This is the only type of crap that happens when it's a freaking one-man show live. Dan the Beast, Great Dane, D1 D-Man, what's up, guys? What is going on? Good morning, good morning. Yes, Great Dane, let's pass that account. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not really fond of where the ES is at this morning. We're in the middle of chop zone. I don't want to get chopped up. So I'm gonna take my time here this morning. I'm not even gonna go stream my TikTok today. Oh, so good. Cuban coffee, so good. Ralph, what is up? So yeah, I had technical issues this morning here, and it was just me, user error. I clicked something, messed up everything, but coming back to life here, so we're good. The hell did I just do? I might need to not click things today. What did I just click on this other computer now? I lost the stream. My controls. So I stream on one computer. I control the stream on another computer. Well, at least the YouTube part of it. I just lost that. So give me 1 second. Consumer sentiment at 10? Or is it 9:45? I'm behind. I can't even go over the watch list with you guys. I'm behind this morning. The watch list was sent out though. Ten. Thank you, Beast. Yeah, so guys, yesterday I discovered at the end of the stream, most of you were still around, some of you weren't, that the account doesn't expire today. It expires later in the month on 20-something. So I have plenty of time. I should not, if I would have realized that, I would not have taken that pressure charged trade I did earlier. I mean, later in the stream where I lost $1,000 on it, I wouldn't have taken that trade. So since I did lose that 1,000, now I am $3,400 away from passing this evaluation. So I'm kind of going to try to take my time unless we break out of these weird ranges we're in right now. Yes, I do want more. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Boom. Yo, this looks really good. Got me all tongue-tied. This sounded like Sylvester Stallone. Adrian! Let me tell you something about life. It ain't about how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you get hit and you keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. You're better than that. Come on. You guys know that. Oh, I got all sorts of topics for you guys today. Like, for instance, the war on masculinity. Masculinity. There we go. I assassinated the word at the start. That word alone right there. That entire sentence has just been flagged by the Google overlords that want to make you feminine. And yeah. What am I? Nothing, bro. Nothing. This is just unfiltered, having fun, Jesse. That's all it is. It's wild like that. Why is this thing keep... No, Jonah, I have technical issues today. My man, I'm even sending you this like this. I'm not even going to type. I'm not sure if you're in the YouTube stream, but no, I'm not doing the TikTok stream, at least not right now. I'll probably pop it up later on. Not right now. I had a little bit of technical issues with the cameras when I tried to do it, so I had to close the TikTok one, and then I got the cameras working on YouTube. So yeah, not right now. No, I'm live, fool. We're talking about Willis. I'm live on YouTube. No, man. That's just the lazy way I talk sometimes with a little bit of bass in the voice and Miami accent. My man, it just... And then a word I don't really use that often. It all just converges into a tornado of bullcrap that comes out the mouth. It's still chopping, man. It's still chopping. It looks like it wants to go lower. If we break under 53, we probably drop into those 40s, but we're in the chop zone, bro, and I don't know. I'd have to wait for a little weak volume bounce, and I'm honestly not too keen on putting on size today. Not at these levels. Guys, so next week, I think I know I'll be trading Monday and Tuesday. I think I'll be trading Wednesday morning. And then Thursday and Friday, I won't be here. I'll be back again either Monday or Tuesday of the following week. I'm more long biased today. These regional banks are starting to bounce back a little bit. So I'm a little bit more long biased, but we're in the chop zone. Let's see what screen you guys are looking at. Now here on the hourly chart, you can see we're in the chop zone. Make this chart a little bit bigger. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make this 3-minute chart here a little bit smaller. I'm gonna make this 15-minute chart a little bit bigger. There we go. Sorry, this hourly chart a little bit bigger. So you see how the channel is basically from 60s all the way down here to the 40s, and we're at 55. It's undecided. It's undecided. Like certain people making a lot of noise lately about which bathroom to use. It's Friday, guys. That means the filter's at 99% off. The moment I said it was undecided, you guys, somebody must have caught that smirk. I don't care. I am uncancelable. I don't know if I said it right. The trees outside. This is literally how I am when I'm with my friends. So you guys are my friends now. My cyber friends. Big candle off of 53, right back to 57 here. $19 to the consumer numbers. Yeah, Michigan consumer sentiment at 10, and then expectations at 10 as well. So those numbers are 19 minutes, 18 minutes away. We'll see if they make any difference. Import price index came in a little bit higher. Export price index, these are month over month numbers, came in within expectation. So now we're just missing sentiment, and those came in at 8:30 in the morning. Now we're just missing the consumer sentiment and consumer expectation. All right, I'm calming down now. If this 55 keeps holding support, you could see a little bounce off this level. And you really could see a push back to 65 if things get wild. 60 at least. 60. If we can get over 60 today and begin to hold that level of support, I'll start looking for longs, because I think we then test 70 pretty easily. Depending how it all looks, the damn trailing stop. My auto liquidation threshold is at, I think it's like around $4,200 if I'm not mistaken, $4,100. I'm gonna say 4,000. Gonna be tight to try to take 12 contracts. It put me into one-to-one risk in the sense that I'll have 6 points of max risk, and I need just underneath 6 points to get it done in one trade. If I break it down to 2 trades, I could take 6 contracts. I need to be right 2 times in a row. Well, it'll just depend on the setup, I guess. We'll see what happens. But right now we're in the chop, guys, and honestly, I don't want to piss away the chance or get in my head and be like, oh, it's got to be done today, and then force a trade inside the chop zone only to get chopped up. Because what'll happen is I'll take if I'm right, oh great, but if I'm wrong, I'll take an L, and then probably 12 minutes later it'll go without me, and it'll just be the chop, and that's just really gonna put. I came into the day all happy and jolly, and that's really gonna rain on the parade. So I don't want that. Plus, it'll set me back. I don't want that. Done over $11,000 in 24 hours, basically. If it wasn't for the trailing, the auto liquidation threshold, this would be irrelevant. But that's what makes it challenging. That's what makes it challenging. That's what makes you, and I'm a pretty damn good risk manager, but that's what makes you, like when you start coming down towards the end of the challenge or the end of the evaluation, if you don't have a big gap in that auto liquidation threshold, that really, I mean, hell man, I had to be calculating math here. See how many contracts I can comfortably be in, what could be my comfortable risk, etc. because of that. Normally I don't do that because I just go into every trade with roughly the same risk, regardless. But I got to keep track of that auto liquidation threshold. No, nene, papi está trabajando. Nene, no, papi está trabajando. See, we're just chopping around there, guys. It's trending lower. Just chopping, chopping, chopping. And lower we go. The SPY might want to close the gap down there to 412. And if that's what we start to do and we start to extend there, maybe I'll look for a little short. I'll probably just scalp it smallish, because the problem is we're still in the middle. We're literally right now in the middle of that trading channel on the 60-minute chart on the ES. We're in the middle of it. And if you go to the SPY and you zoom out, let me see what chart you guys are seeing. Okay, so you see here we're in the middle of this trading channel. Let's switch over to the SPY. SPY has room to the downside, 412.20. But look at this. If you clean this chart up, okay, we're like in the top end here, just above the middle of this huge trading channel. Oh, maybe the idea here would have been short, and I would have been more short biased if we pushed in here and couldn't tested it and we couldn't break, and then we start to reject. And I'm short biased now. I'll look for a weak volume bounce and I'll go after it, maybe medium size, to see if we're going to fill the gap. We might be able to get this ES down towards 4145, 4140, but I'm going to need a bounce. I'm not going to just jump in here short. Could it work? Yeah. If you're in a tick chart, can you grab something there? Probably. You probably scalp 3 points. You know, if I go in full size, that's probably all I would need, give or take 4 or 5 points. Would have gotten it already, I'd be done. But gotta wait. I have good increasing volume on this drop, so I'm gonna definitely be watching for the low volume bounce back. Give me a second, guys. Let me close this door. Yes, Elon is big in the news today. He has found a CEO for Twitter. Spoiler alert, it's not me, unfortunately. Um, I think the guy starts in the next 6 weeks or something like that. That's definitely helping Tesla push as well. Tesla is on the watch list, so check your emails for the watch list. You'll see it there. Watching, I think it was 173 for support. Let me bring up the watch list. I'm not focused on any equities today. $174 area for support on Tesla for a push towards 177. Of course, you'll need the markets to cooperate as well. All right, we're getting a little bit of a bounce back here. That was a mean wick the SPY just put in there into 412.50 zone. I'll probably start looking for shorts here if we can't break up over 154.50. It'll be small size though. Nah, I knew it, the beast. Yeah, Dan, maybe. It always happens. Somebody always knows. Some people will say nobody knows. Some people know. Nice job there, the beast, on that scalp. Hell yeah. Oh. Yeah, Dan. Wow, that bounce is starting to get some pushing. It's starting to get some pushing there. Hands are not even on the trigger, guys. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hefty bounce with the SPY is being tested there at the VWAP zone. All right, yeah, you're seeing it. VWAP zone getting tested there. 55-ish. Might be worth a stab here for a starter. Might be worth. I'm gonna do it. Just a starter there. If we break over 55, I'll cut it loose. It'll be a small L. Ooh, didn't. It's a risky one, but it's just a starter position, so it'll be a small L if I take an L on it. And at least it'll allow me to get in here just a couple points underneath my stop zone with a feeler position. So we'll see. We got 8 minutes to 10 also. Nice job, Ralph. If I add to this, I'll probably put the stop really close to break even just so that it's a scratch trade because I'm looking for that immediate, immediate drop on it after I add. So we'll see. Yeah, that's going to stop me out. Unless that volume dries up really fast here and we get a nasty VWAP rejection here on this SPY, it's going to stop me out. I won't be stubborn in any direction today. If we can break out today over 60, then I will be long biased. But for now, I'm a little bit more short biased than anything else, looking for that drop into 45. Oof, almost stopped me out there. That's looking like a possible red to green move on the SPY. Hopefully it rejects. I got 4 minutes to those numbers. I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable with those numbers so close. I'm going to close this out right here because those numbers are 4 minutes away, guys. Like this crap might get the numbers and then it might dump to 30 and it would have been a grand slam. But maybe those numbers come out and this crap rips to 75 and then I lose another $1,000. And that's not going to be good. So I'm just going to close it right there. That was probably about break even. I lost $37. Break even. Break even. Not comfortable because we got 4 minutes to the numbers. I would love to still be in this. Let me tell you, this trade is still intact, but the numbers are 4 minutes away. I don't think we're going to dump to 47 in the next 4 minutes. I think we're going to chop around between that 50 to 55 for the next 4 minutes. And then the numbers come out. And if the numbers come out and the market hates it, hero. But if the markets come out and the markets love it, so I'm just going to go back to sitting on my hands. And that's it. That kind of sucks because, like I'm telling you, I still like the setup a lot. It's a weak volume bounce, but I just can't hold it into the numbers. We got 3 minutes to the numbers. Believe me, I already gave you both scenarios. And it's a 50-50 when the numbers come out. I don't know what the numbers are. If I knew what the numbers were, let me let you in a little secret. I wouldn't be trading this account. I would have put all my money on the trade. So I'm going to take a nap. Wake me up in 3 minutes when these numbers come out. I hate the fact that it looks so sweet for the short. I hope the numbers come out and the market loves it and this thing can rip face to 65. $70. And then give us a pullback. A viable one. All right, let me see if I can get, while I wait for these numbers, let me see if I can get that TikTok working. Whoa, what happened here? Yes. Crystal ball, my man. Wish I had one of those. Okay, so it looks like the ticket to talk is going to work. A few seconds to the numbers come out. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. feel like my feelings are gonna be hurt. With commissions down $49 on the day. Damn, commissions are a little expensive. Oh my god, bro, the drop. The numbers came out and it dropped. I would have had my first and second fill on that drop. Who knows if it's going to continue now? That's some erratic behavior there. So we got consumer sentiments came in at 57.7. Expectation or forecasted was 63.0. 53.4 was the consumer expectation. The forecast was 59.8. Consumer sentiment came in at 57.7. Forecasted was 63. Consumers like, what? Recession? I ain't spending any money. The ES is like, I don't want to move. Like a parent dragging its kid out the door. Look at that thing. Whoa. Hey, TikTok, what's up? That you see there would have been the trade that would have made me finish up my account. I feel like right now in the background I should be playing Hello Darkness, my old friend. I just couldn't, man. What if those numbers would have been the opposite? We'd be sitting at 70 right now. Sometimes I hate numbers. There's no way I could have held on. There's no way I could have held on to this with those numbers looming. So it's fine, because if there's going to be actual weakness today and this market's going to drop to like 41.25, there will be more weak volume bounces, or there should be, that I can get short on. Yeah, but see, for example, there, I couldn't, there was no conviction. It was a 50-50 crapshoot. There was zero conviction. Anybody that was short here and told you, I am 70% sure that we're going to dump, doesn't know what they're doing, or they're BSing. Because you don't know what those numbers, you can think what they might be. You can come up with some sort of hypothesis on why you think the numbers might be what you think they're going to be and how the market's going to react to that. But you don't know what those numbers are going to be. The chart said it was a good short, and it was. I'd be done already. But if those numbers would have came in bullish, then what? Would have gotten stopped out. And yeah, my hard stop was there. I would have been filled. Would have taken a few $100. But I just couldn't. I couldn't. Exactly, the beast. Exactly. You nailed it. You might as well have just thrown it in a slot machine, and you might as well have gone to the casino, because that's what that was. Now you could have, and I won't say, oh no, that's wrong. You could have just stayed in the trade and kept the stop loss in place and stayed in that trade, and you would have been done. It would have been what it was. And in this case, you would have won. In this case, I would have won. But no, once we came back to my entry level, I was like, 4 minutes to the numbers, I'm out. I'm out. So it's right now like I've done nothing. It's a scratch. Exactly. Yeah, if I would have been, like, I was short from 53. If we would have been at 49, I just would have put my stop at break even, and that's it. Now look at it extend to the downside as the spike cracks yesterday's close. So it's all good though. It's all good. If this market's going to be truly weak, there will be an opportunity here for another entry. I'll be probably watching that 45 through 47 level. I'd like to see an extension move to the downside here with an increase in volume. Give me a short volume bounce or a small volume bounce back into that 45 to 47 range. And let me get short there. And if not, there is always Monday. I'm smiling there because there's a lot of people out there that will try to buy your silence on things. And no. Just no. Guys, I'm just waiting for a bounce back to see if I can get short. I'd really rather see a little bit more increase in volume on this drop, but I think we could see a little bit more downside, man. It's really, bro, look at this thing. We're in the middle of the trading range. I'm not on anything right now, guys. There's my trading screen. Nothing. I'm watching that 45 to 47 level, and I'm going to see if it can give me a low volume bounce back into that zone. I'll start to get short in front of it. I'll hold the stop just over it. You know, it's the trade that's to be had here right now. You know, I think this spike could drop down to 410, the bottom end of the channel. It could, especially if we can get back up over yesterday's close. That's a level we're testing now. But I'd like to see, you know, I'd like to see a little bit more of a bounce into at least 45, preferably 47 on the ES. If we're just going to bear flag down here, major weakness, I think there'll be better setups in the future. I was going to say, you know, I'll try to get in the best possible entry towards the top end of the bear flag. But no, man. I got to be selective on this because I really want to finish this account with one or two more trades. So I'm going to wait. Just drawing some lines on my trading chart. I'll draw them over here for you guys. I hate that I have to always write the damn number 4. I wish I could just anchor that and it just always be, you know, that thick of a line. All right, we pushed 45. Volume is pretty weak on this drop. I want to see us get up into that 46, 47 zone and then start to reject. We're up over yesterday's close. There we go. 40. Wow, 46s. That was a nice fat jump right there. Right into it, guys. Right into it. I'm going to grab a small, very tiny starter right there. And I'm going to put a stop just over that level. Just 2 contracts. If we begin to reject, I'll start to add to full size. Or full size. I'm only risking 150 bucks or something like that on this trade right now. I'm going to add to it here. I'm going to add to it there. I'm going to be a little bit... No, I have to hold the stop where it's at. I got to risk what it is. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Gonna put out the first take profit down there. The volume is decreasing on this bounce back, both on the SPY and on the ES. It is the first bounce back attempt. We did reject the level we talked about. I'm holding my stop over that level. I'm in this trade now. It's what it is. Gotta let it work itself out. The silence is deafening. I'm actually smiling right now, like this is it. It's gonna make it or break it. You're either gonna make me work more, which is gonna suck if I have to, or you're gonna make my life easier by giving me these take profits. Let me see that trailing auto liquidation threshold. Come on, give me the flush. Jerome Powell said he's going to raise more rates. Boo! Scare the market. I'm trying to scare the market into submission. Bastard, don't come back up in there. Nope, I don't like that. Ah, it scared me out. Son of a... I got out of it there. I'm back to break even on the day, but I don't like that. And I gotta be... If it wasn't for the auto liquidation threshold, bro, I'd still be in this trade. My concern is that the trade go against me too quickly, and then that auto liquidation threshold gets too close, and I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. That auto liquidation threshold is just so tight. It makes me nervous. And I don't get nervous when I trade, but the auto liquidation threshold makes me nervous. I have PTSD with it because I've blown like 4 accounts with it in profit. It's gonna go without me now, and I hate myself because I look like a douchebag. There it goes. That's terrible trading. Even if this goes right back up there and right now, you know, it's like, oh, Jesse, you were a genius. No, that's terrible trading. I let the auto liquidation threshold, you know, get into my head. Something that wouldn't happen in a normal trade for me. And I'm starting to wonder, and I'll find out later this year. I'm starting to wonder, and what I just mean over the grand scheme of things, you know, when I look at all my statistics, I'm starting to wonder if that's going to affect my actual trading in real money environment, you know, where I'm either trading the prop firm account or I'm trading my account, whatever the case is. I'm starting to wonder if that's going to affect my performance as a profitable trader. I wouldn't have even gotten my first fill yet. And now we're back up over yesterday's highs. I'm sorry, yesterday's close. Sorry. I'm a little bothered by this action here that I've done. We're still inside of the bear flag. I'll draw it. There it is. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. I'm at break even on the day. That trade actually made a few bucks. I don't know if I should trade again today. Mentally right now, I feel like we're gonna dump. But mentally right now, I'm really in my head. I wouldn't be in my head as much if I was just trading by myself. I'm more in my head right now because I have an audience and I'm doing this live. I didn't do this crap live, not even on CNBC, bro. Those guys come out after the fact and talk their nonsense. Yeah, sure. Some of them are amazing economic minds. But ain't nobody doing this crap live on there. So now I'm in my head. Haven't been in my head in a while like this. The good thing is that I've done nothing today. That really is. I could have done some damage. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, the beast. I could have done some damage to myself, to my account. That's what I mean when I said to myself, please. I know 2023 words need to be chosen almost extremely carefully. Some damage to my account. And I didn't. I'm down 23 bucks on a day, break even. I've done nothing. One winning trade, one losing trade. My account balance is still $261,591. My auto liquidation threshold is 257,000. Let me see what kind of gap we got here. Obviously, it's not 257,000 exact. It's change, 325. So we got 261,591. Whoops. $74 minus 257, 325, 188. Yeah, so it's still 4,200 and change away from hitting the auto liquidation threshold. The problem with that is that when you're trading size, it only takes four or five points to knock out that auto liquidation threshold. So when you get into this kind of mindset here that you're seeing, you have to do something. All right, I'm going to teach you guys what it is. You have to sit back and look at your stats. This is what you need to do. At least when you're already profitable, you need to sit back and look at your stats. Who are you as a trader, right? That's what you got to ask yourself. So I'm going to ask myself, Jesse, who are you as a trader? I'm the same dude that just made $11,000 in less than 24 hours. Yeah, that changes things, doesn't it? That starts to bring back the confidence. Now, you got to be careful with that. That doesn't mean jump back in here short because, wow, I'm the freaking man. No, that's not what that means. You still should sit back today, or at least for another 30 minutes to an hour. You should sit back and watch and wait and let this chart develop itself. Let this market find its footing. Let it see what it wants to do, and possibly say to yourself, Monday's another day. But you got to say, you're still the dude that has a 60-70% accuracy rate. You're still the dude that has passed multiple evaluation accounts. You're still the dude that made $11,000 in the last 2 days. Okay, you're still the dude that's at break even on a day where you could have easily been down another $2,000-3,000. Okay, you're still that dude, and then that will start to dig you out of the hole. Now, if you are not a profitable trader, if your statistics say that you're not doing well, that's not going to work for you. So what do you need to do? You need to shut everything down on this computer right now. Right now, everything. Even the stream if you want, and go outside, go for a drive, go buy yourself a donut. I don't know, go fishing, whatever it is you need to do to get yourself away from the screen. Now, if you don't need to get away from the screen completely, I'd still say shut off the broker and at least stay watching the live stream. Outside of that, I'd say don't do anything else. Don't do anything else because it could get very choppy really fast. And you can go from being down 24 bucks on the day to 2,400 like this. Like this. Especially trading futures, especially if you're trading the ES. If you're new, you should not be trading the ES. You should be trading the MES. You have to understand, each ES is $50 per point move deviation on that unrealized P&L. The MES is $5. So you can grab yourself 2 MESs and you're just risking $10 per point move, right? If you are comfortable only risking $50 per trade, then that's what you need. You get yourself 2 MESs, you have a 5-point stop loss if that's what the chart dictates you need, right? You might be able to get 4 MESs depending on where your stop is at, and that's what you trade. Right, so always keep that in mind. You still have a bear flag formation here, But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to sit on my hands. And this doesn't look bad at all, guys. But damn it. But I'm going to sit on my hands because for the challenge, for the account, for myself, the best thing I could do right now is sit on my hands. The SPY is holding on to yesterday's close half decently. I still think that we can dump a little bit away from here. But the reality is, just as easy as we could dump and get down here, or even down here, we could just chop around in here for a little while longer and then get up here towards VWAP. We could. In other words, at best case scenario, right here, right now, in my opinion, you have a 60% chance of possibly getting to the downside. 60%. I try to put myself into 70% chance trades, not 50-50, and 60-40s. I try to stay away from them. A lot of times, if I'm in a 60-40, a lot of times, if I'm in a 60-40, it's because I misread. I rarely ever purposely go into a 60-40. So that's the best advice I can give you. And that's the advice I'm giving myself. I want you to put the gears in your head grinding there and just thinking and realize everything that a trader that's been doing this for 7 years has just gone through their head all off of just 2 break-even trades. You need to be mentally strong. That's the fight that goes on in a trader's mind even after they become profitable. I've known traders, okay, been doing this for 2 decades. And they'll still go on tilt sometimes. I had an acquaintance of mine, this guy, multi-millionaire, solely off of trading, has no idea how to invest into real estate, just solely off of trading. This guy lost once, and this was after being profitable. He had a year where he lost $800,000. I know. He's still a trader today, and he still makes money. So this is the reality of trading. And some people won't want you to see that, and some people will hide it. But you know what? That's a terrible disservice to you. Because then when you're trading, you're like, damn it, man. And you start to feel those emotions, and you think to yourself, I just suck at this. I'm no good. No. The difference between you and me is that I will not allow those emotions to dictate my decision making, and neither should you. All right, let me see what's going on over here. Oh, he was lurking. Look at him. It's choppy, man. He was lurking. Yeah, I see you, fool. Like the Yeti shows up on the stream. All right, guys, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button. Let this market do its thing. It's going to do so without me. I'm going to wait for that setup. I can get in there and really chew on it. Look, this doesn't look bad. It's a good looking bear flag. It's a good looking bear flag. It is a little bit choppier. The only thing that I would consider, and I'm not going to do it, but the only thing I would consider trading here would be a breakdown. And now let me show you on the SPY where I can actually draw it. So here's your bear flag on the SPY. Okay. The only way I would consider trading this is on a breakdown. So I would get short on the breakdown of the flag. Bang, I'm short. My stop loss is if we break back inside the flag, look to write it down here to 41.84. That's what I would look for. And watch that volume, make sure it starts to increase. Outside of that, I would not touch this inside the flag. I just couldn't. There you go, as we're talking about it. There he goes, there's your trade. No, nene, papi está trabajando. Hazle caso a mamá. Yesterday got the worst of you, Dan. Man, that happens. But that's yesterday's there. It's in the past and it's done. Look, right now, I would have made some money. That trade was not going to, this trade right here, I would have had my first take profit already. I would have covered there. That was going to be $1,200. The next trade was going to, if I got it, was going to be about $900. So that was going to be what, $2,100. Okay, Rebecca. Mamá se siente mal. Okay, ahora yo voy. The next one was going to be that, and I still need, I would have needed about $1,200, $1,400. Guys, excuse me, something's going on. Mamá no se siente mal. That was not true. She was saying that my wife didn't feel good. I think maybe she just misspoke. She just wasn't getting her way, so she came to dad to get her way, and I was like, no, you're not. That's not how it works. Nice, Beast. That was a good scalp to take off of that bear flag. It really was a good scalp. The only way I would have traded it would have been that way. But the only reason I didn't take the trade is because of, I don't want to, man. I don't want to. Guys, you have to understand the way the auto liquidation threshold works. Okay, right now we're at $4,200 away from that auto liquidation threshold. If I would have taken a trade here, lost a couple, $500, no big deal. It really isn't. That would have came off of my auto liquidation threshold, meaning my auto liquidation threshold in that case would have been, instead of $4,200, $3,700. If I take another trade Monday or later, and I lose $1,000. Now we're $2,700 away from the auto liquidation threshold. When you get to this point in the account, you really have to be extremely careful. Yeah, she's too smart for her own good. Yeah, I dislike that auto liquidation threshold too. I'm pretty sure Top Step has a max daily drawdown and a max drawdown on the account as well, right? Does it not work as a trailing auto liquidation threshold? I don't like max daily drawdowns that they set. So it works the same. I'll take this one then because it has less rules. Yeah, at least you know where you stand. Yeah. Like I know, all right, $4,200. I can't lose more than that on the trade because that's it. It's over. It's cool. It's cool. It's what it is right now. It's not a biggie. I just have to wait for a good setup. This was a decent setup. You know, when you broke down under the flag, that should have been the trade. But that's what happens when you're in the chop zone. And if you look at the hourly chart, you're just in the chop zone. Here, I'll go to the hourly chart real quick. See, this was the small channel. Now you're in the big channel. And where are you in the big channel? In the middle. If we were out of this channel to the upside or out of this channel to the downside, we'd be having a completely different conversation. Oh crap, guys, before I forget, 10:34 a.m. The sale on the DTC futures course ends today. That's 30% off. To celebrate having done the $11,000 in less than 24 hours. I'm gonna do something today. I was gonna do something if I passed today the eval. I was gonna do something. Regardless, I'm gonna do something else. Okay. So if you're interested in purchasing the DTC evaluation, I'm sorry, the DTC futures course today, you can get the 30% off. And then apart from the 30% off, I'm going to pay for your $50,000 bundle evaluation account. So the only thing you have to do is come here. I'm going to put it in the chat. The journal doesn't know we're doing this, but we're doing it. There he is. I told you. Okay, hold on. So click there, okay? Use eval pass for 30% off. And then when you get your email confirmation, email us back and tell us, here's the order number. I purchased the course today, and then we're going to pay for your $50,000 bundle at the prop firm. Okay, but this is only good today. It's not good tomorrow. It's not good Sunday. Don't ask me for it on Monday. Okay, it's only good today, May 12th until 12 a.m. All right. So you have until tonight to email and be like, hey, I bought the course today here, or you bought it yesterday. You bought the course. Here's my order number. I want my $50,000 account, and I got you. Really, I mean, nothing happened. It's just the technicals. If you zoom out, you're just still in the middle of a trading channel. There's no big sell-off. There's nothing. It's just the resolution that's come out of that bear flag formation. You had the bear flag, you broke underneath it. These key points haven't held support, and you've sold off. That's all. We haven't really had a red Friday in a while. That was another thing that I've been thinking about. So, the war on masculinity, it's real. It's real. Guys, bounce backs into 40 zone could be shortable if they're low volume. But again, we're in the middle of this trading channel. I'm never comfortable in channels. I'm just not comfortable in channels unless I'm on the bottom end of it or the top end of it. So probably just going to be a spectator. It's all right. You can't capitalize and capture every single trade. You just can't. It's impossible. The war on masculinity is real. They don't want you to be masculine. They don't. They don't. They tell you that it's okay to give into your feelings and feel this and feel that. And look, man, you can feel whatever you want to feel. You can't let those feelings dictate your decision making. Imagine if you were just going off on your feelings. You're driving down the road, somebody cuts you off, you feel anger. What if you act on that? A man that acts on his feelings always is a dangerous man. Absolutely dangerous man. Oh, but Jesse, he's so emotional. How can he be dangerous? Because he has no self-control. Think about it. And then go watch the news. Go watch TV shows. Oh, you should act on your feelings. No! Don't act on your feelings. Use your brain. Use it. That's what it's freaking there for. It's inside your head. My head barely has any more hair. So I got to use the brain. Don't act on your feelings. If you act on your feelings as a trader, you're going to blow up accounts. If you act on your feelings out there in the real world, you're going to end up in jail or dead. You have to use self-control. You have to use your brain. Half of these catastrophes you hear out there, you know, like mass shootings and stuff like that, it's usually men acting on their feelings because their father didn't teach them how to be a man. Their mental health is just all over the place and they're not getting any help, and they're told by TV, oh, it's okay, act on your feelings. No, it's not okay. Don't act on your feelings. What is that crap? Are you crazy? Yeah, because you're acting on your feelings. That's the PSA we need out there for men. That's the PSA we need out there for men. Don't act on your feelings. Notice that I'm saying don't act on your feelings. I've never said don't feel. Gotta feel, man. We're human. Don't act on them. Get those feelings, right? They're all bottled up in here, and transfer them to your head. And in your brain, process the feeling and figure out what's the plan here, what to do, how to react. You can't have knee-jerk reactions, man. You just can't. Think about it. How many times during the day you're driving in traffic and you have feelings? If you acted on those feelings, what would be of you? There's literally people out there acting on their feelings all the time, not processing up here. So they want you doing that. Why do they want you doing that? Because a man that acts that way is dangerous. And if they can put fear into the public, right, and say, oh, masculinity is toxic and all this nonsense, they can control you. They can control you. Why? Because we'll be weak and the government can control you. Damn, Jesse sounds crazy. Yo, go look at the news. Look at everything that has happened over the last 2 decades and tell me what I'm telling you doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, man. All right, there's that bounce back into 40. That's a mean wick that we put into that low at 1120. Remember, I had called 1120 as being the target. We've tapped at 1120 now. There it is. It's just the middle of this range here. I had a little bit of support back here at 1120, and in here. Oh, wait, you're not seeing that chart. There's that 1120 line. I just put it right now. So that's where we tapped. If we scroll back, resistance, support, 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 and resistance. So you're getting a bounce off of that level. It's definitely a shortable bounce, but how much lower can we really go? This is also an hourly bounce area on the ES. We'll move this line here, right in there. Previous consolidation lows here, we just got right in front of that level. I'll give you a perfect example. And I know because I work in this industry. One of the businesses I run is smack dab in the middle of this industry. You go to your regular doctor, okay? And you're like, hey, I feel kind of down. You know, I'm getting up there in age. I want to check my testosterone levels. Doctor immediately, like a regular GP, you're like, oh, why? Why do you want to test that? Oh, you don't need to test that. You're having this issue or that issue. No, we don't need to test that. What do you mean, bro? I want to test it. No, we don't need to. And then society, nah, you don't need that. Here, have a blue pill, have a yellow pill. That's society, right? Now, you're a 13-year-old boy or a 13-year-old girl. and you're like, "Hmm, I think I'm a boy, not a girl. Doctor, can I have some testosterone? Oh, sure, honey. They're just giving it away. There's literally places in the country where you can go, kind of like how you can go to like one of these women clinics. You can go to one of those if you want to like convert or whatever they call it, and they'll give you testosterone. But if you, as a man who have actual testosterone in your body, want more testosterone because either it's low or simply put, you want more, you can't have it. Not easily, anyways. Riddle me that one, and then you tell me there's not a war on masculinity. Look at the TV shows. They always make the dad look like a dumbass. Tell me no. They'll disguise it under comedy, and sure, some of it's funny, but tell me they don't always make the dad look like a dumbass. Go look. Look for yourself. People don't notice, a lot of people don't notice this stuff, but when it's pointed out, they're like, oh, wow, it's true. We're living in crazy times, guys. What time is it? Almost time to get out of here. So here comes that next short from 40. You could probably scalp it for a few points. I'm 1 for 2 on the day and break even. The weekend is upon us. There, the first cover would be at about 34. If you can get there, obviously. I think you could, because that 9 AMA on the SPY is still holding resistance. And it's still holding resistance on the ES as well. I'll show you on my trading chart. I have it there. There you go. Here's that 9 AMA. It's been resistance here ever since we broke underneath that bear flag. So you could have room here. 34 would be my first take if I was in this short. No, watch, I got something for you guys. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna give you a perfect example from 2019.
Toxic masculinity. Is this the best a man can get? Is it? We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy? What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie. Come on.
To say the right thing. To act the right way.
Bro, not cool. Not cool.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men, we're acting like we gonna shake it.
Notice how they grab situations where you have a kid picking on another kid. Bro, what are you talking about? The behavior of a kid picking on another kid is not man behavior. Those are kids testing boundaries. Now, if you put it in the place of grown-ass people, this guy attacking another person, that's not masculinity. That's not. That is just a garbage human being, a douchebag, a criminal. That does not define masculinity. The person attacking another person, the person that comes to the defense of this other person, if it's a man, that's masculinity. That's masculinity. And the media, bro, the media has just convoluted it all on purpose. And that's why you have the weakness that you have in society today. That was a rant I've been going on since last night. I don't even remember what I saw on TikTok, I think it was. I was like, what are people talking about? That's insanity. When I was growing up as a kid, my dad taught me a couple things when it came to physical altercations. Don't pick fights, but if a fight comes to you, defend yourself. All right. And I think parents are not teaching this to their kids. They're teaching them to be professional victims. And then the other thing he taught me was, if you see somebody getting picked on, stand up for them. And bro, damn it if I didn't do that from freaking kindergarten till 12th grade. All the time. I was always standing up for people in class and stuff like that. I remember, I'll never forget it. There was, I don't know what would have happened. This was 10th grade. Okay, we were in math class, and that math class was wild. Like wild. We had a substitute teacher for probably 75% of the year. I don't know why, didn't matter. So you know that class was wild. And I used to sit right at my desk. Right here next to me was this girl that we always talk to all the time. We always hang out all the time. And then behind me was an old friend of mine. Now, this friend of mine was extremely skinny. I was always a skinny kid as well, but this kid was extremely skinny. But he carried himself. He was tall. He was a tall kid. I've never been tall. He carried himself extremely weak. And then in the back of the class, there was this freaking guy. He was like 6 foot in 10th grade. And then he was big. Like the dude was stocky. And he was like one of these little wannabe gangsters. And him and his friend, okay, his friend was a little bit shorter, fat guy, another little wannabe gangster, would always be picking on my buddy. Now, the fat kid knew not to mess with me, and he knew not to mess with the girl that sat next to me, because one time he was playing with something. I don't know what it was, but no, it wasn't him. It was the tall kid. He was playing with a stick, and he was throwing it at my buddy and hitting him and bothering him. I'm like, bro, you're a man. You need to deal with your own crap, right? At that point in age, like it was time. But he threw the stick and he hit the girl next to me, bro. Oh my God. I grabbed that stick, bro, and I just did one of those and I just launched it at him. Launched it, bro. Full fury. Just launched it at him. Guys that take profit got hit. And we had some words, and that was the end of it. Nothing came of it there. But then the fat kid started picking on my friend as well. And I was like, bro, you got to stand up for yourself. And then the day came where they got a little bit too crazy. He didn't stand up for himself. So I stood up for him. I told the big guy, I was like, look, my man, like after we had words, exchanged some, physicality, after the bell, just meet me outside in the hallway. We'll settle it there. Bro, that guy, if that guy would have hit me, I was fast as crap. And I have a bunch of years of martial arts under my belt. And I'm talking about competitive fighting and everything. But if that guy would have hit me once or twice, would have knocked me the hell out because he's a big dude. He came out into the hallway and I stood there and I was like, all right, what are we going to do? He just walked away. He walked away. He didn't want no problems. He walked away. They never picked on my friend again, in class at least. I don't know outside of class if anything. But in class, they never picked on him again. Never. Never picked on him. Nothing ever of their antics ever got close to my little group there, which my little group was just the girl sat next to me. Buddy sat behind me. Girl sat next to me. Her name was Anna. My buddy's name was Alfredo. And that was it. Now, in today's society, I would be seen as a troublemaker, as that kid. Because I didn't run to go tell the teacher. Bro, the teacher was there, bro. She didn't give a damn. I don't care. You gotta handle your crap. In today's society, but nah, bro, I'll be damned. My kid will be taught that she can defend herself and that she can tell an adult. And if the adults don't do a damn thing, defend yourself. I ain't raising no victims in this house. So, yeah, I think that's what's wrong with society today. How you like that, Jono? I told you I was going to talk about whatever the hell I wanted on these live streams. $10:57 a.m., guys. This market is just grinding itself lower. I think this is a possible reversal level. Don't know if it's going to come. We're in the middle of a giant trading channel. I'm going to get out of here. I think Jonal did tap out already. I think Jonal did tap out already. I think you could see a little bit of a reversal pattern here, guys. I missed one good trade today. One good trade. Because when you look at the SPY, really, we did sideways right here. We did chop in here. Then we did straight down in here. Then we had the one setup in this little bear flag. And that was a good trade. That would have been a good trade to trade it for the breakdown of the flag. Not necessarily getting into it in the flag. But once you got that comfort, or you could have taken a starter inside the flag and then added on the extension move out of the flag. Outside of that, there's been nothing. There's been nothing. There really hasn't. The SPY, look, you see the SPY here? I'm going to erase all of this, okay? Watch. Abracadabra, it's gone. This is what the SPY has done over the last week. That's it. It's done nothing. Whoops. It's done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just sideways trading completely. I mean, maybe today, and that's what I was looking for. If it would have gotten up closer to the top end, I would have gotten short. But we didn't get in there. We got briefly close and then that was it. And now we're where? In the middle of the trading channel. It's the middle. That's the middle of the trading channel. That's why it's so choppy. The V says it looks like one of those heart rate printouts. It does. This is just extremely choppy. And the longer we stay in that channel, the choppier it's going to get. That's what I really want you guys to know and understand. The longer we stay inside of this channel, the choppier it's going to get. We really need to get out of this channel soon. And I'm hoping, you know, and this might be a little selfish of me, I'm hoping we break up and out of this channel so we can make another 4,200 approach. Because I want to scale into puts in that 4,200 to 4,000 range. So in that 420 to 430 range, I want to start scaling into puts on the SPY for a long-term swing trade to the downside. And that's what I'm hoping to get. But right now, just staring at this chart, I mean, really, it just makes you dizzy. I hope somebody caught that bear flag earlier. I know Beast scalped it, so that was good. Outside of that, dude, it's just not, there's not much. There's not much. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get my weekend started because it's Friday and I'm not going to overstay my welcome here. I'm safe. I'm going to break even on the day. No harm, no foul today. You got to see how an experienced trader handles the chop, recognizes it, and then handles external circumstances that are affecting the trading, like that auto liquidation threshold. I call that, to me, that's an external noise, because the reality is I don't have that when I'm trading, you know, outside of that eval account or outside of the first few days of the funded account or the paid account, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get ready to start this weekend. No, my pleasure, D-man. Yeah, the beast. I can't wait. I'm gonna go out there and jump into the spa again. I can't believe I had that thing empty for as long as I did. I freaking love it. I'll never be without one. Dan, thank you very much. You too. I'll be back on Monday, 9:15 a.m. I don't have to trade this Sunday. I'm considering, and I might just do it on the side. I don't know if I'll do it while I'm streaming. I don't know, because it's too much. But I'm considering at some point before these bundle 90% off, because I pay for this stuff. The company's only bought one. I've paid them for myself because when I make money on these, it's my money. It's not the company's money. Getting a 25K one, another one, so I can have two of the 25K ones. I haven't started swing trading in it yet, but I like the idea of having two of the 25K ones because I can copy trader it on the swing trades. That would be freaking sick. Because and then the max you can swing trade is 3 micros, which is cool. You know, 3 micros, that's cool. You get a 10-point move on a swing trade. You know, you make $150, but if you are copy trading it, you just made $300, you know, while you're sleeping. So I like that. So I might try to get myself another one of those. I got to figure out when in the day and how to kind of like hit that up. Maybe it'll be something that I'll just trade in the afternoons. I don't think I'll do it in a stream in the afternoons because that's just too many streams. I might do that and I'll trade that account in the afternoon, the 25K one, and try to get it funded in the afternoon so I can have 2 of those and then swing trade on it with a copy trader and then keep fighting it out on these 6-figure ones. Like I said, I only need $3,400 more and I'll get this first one and then I'll go after the second one. I'm not even putting thought in the second one as far as how challenging it'll be or not. I'm just trying to knock out this one. I just need measly $3,400 to be done with this. And then I'll move on to the second one there. So that's my plan here. Now that I know we can use copy trader with Lilu on Ninja, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I'm going to do that. So yeah. Oh yeah, there you go, the beast. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Grab another bundle so you can copy trade. Yep, exactly that. Might as well. It's cheap as crap because it's the bundle on the 25K one. What is that, bro? It's like $10 or something. Here, hold on. Hold on. $25K is $150. 90% off. It's $15. I'll grab one of those. I'll knock out one of those 150. Sorry, one of those 25Ks. That way I'll have two of them. And then I'll copy trader it for swing trades. That gives me 6. That gives me exposure to 6 MESs on swing trades. Now we're talking, huh? Now we're talking. Because then you're talking about that's $30 per point move. Now we're talking. You know, on a swing trade, that can come out to be very, very good. So I'm definitely gonna do that. And then continue working on the 250 one. That's the plan. Oh, nice. The beast, you filled up yours too. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Diamond hands. All right, guys. Remember I said that we're looking for that it's looking like possible reversal time? There you go. You're starting to get a reversal here. So you only had one bear flag that worked, and now you're getting a reversal. Now the SPY is, look at that candle. Are you kidding me? Look at this candle. Nothing silly. Your SPY is right back in front of yesterday's close. Right in front of it. Yeah, guys, if you want, remember the 90% off Lilu thing ends soon. There it is in chat. Link in chat. And that's on the bundles only. So you go over there to Lilu. Oh wait, I didn't click the bundles. My bad. So you click the bundle. It's $199 for the bundle. So you go $199 minus 90%. That's $19.90. My bad. Yeah, of course, Jesse. So it's $20, not 15. $20 for that bundle. So that's not bad. If you want to do like swing trading, that would be a cool account to do. I mean, you can swing trade with any account, but you can only swing trade 3 micros. So why would you do that on a giant account? Like, I don't think it's worth it. So I would swing trade on this one, which is what I'm going to do. So yeah, links there in chat. All right, my peeps, I will see you all Monday, 9:15 a.m. We'll try to do it over again. I'm going to be trading Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then I'm going to be out of here Thursday and Friday, unfortunately, so I won't be here. So hopefully we can get this account knocked out by Wednesday. That would really be a great week. And that would mean that I would have knocked out this account inside of 5 trading days. So not bad. Not bad at all. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Hope you learned something from the stream. Hope that you got something from it. If not, I hope it made you laugh, made you think. Hope I didn't make you cry. I'll see you Monday. Peace.